Welcome to Loitering, and right now it's wherever the fuck we want because this is our first podcast. Thank you for joining in. My name's David. To my right here is
Mike.
And to my left is
Katie.
We're here doing a short introduction, just let you know what we're trying to do here. Podcast is pretty much, it's called Loitering and ... because we're going to loiter outside of whatever restaurant we ate at Saturday night. Right now we're in the parking lot of off of 1890 Ranch. Is this what this shopping center is?
Yeah.
It's about, what time is it? 9?
Standing under the glow of the Ross sign.
9:30ish. We're standing in the glow of the Home Depot.
Hoblobs.
Hobby Lobby. And what we're going to do is we're going to start. It's going to be 2 parts for every podcast. This one is us loitering. And then we're going to be doing whatever the fuck we want to do.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. This one, we're just going to be going back to Mike's house and getting drunk. Because we don't have a guest. We will have a guest every episode. I don't care who the fuck it is. Our friends, family, strangers, bums, celebrities, all the celebrities that want to hang out with us. You know,
lots of celebrities.
So that's the thing of it. That's the gist. We're gonna have some cool interactive games for people, and we really want people to communicate. If you want to be on the podcast, just hit us up. I started a email address, loiteringand@gmail.com. So you can hit me up on that. Let us know if you have a topic, or not a topic. Fuck you if you have a topic. We're gonna do whatever the fuck we want. But if you want to be on the podcast, like I said, anybody can be on it. We want anybody who wants to be on it to be on it. If you want to come on and just argue with us, we love arguing about nothing.
And that's what we live for.
And it is. If you want to come on and just talk about bullshit, we love talking about bullshit. If you want to come on and not say anything and just stand there and we can make fun of you the whole time, it's fine too. If you want to come on something when you come on, it's fine too. Just it's not us. Unless the moment strikes, you know. You got to earn that privilege to come on.
Yeah.
But it's going to be pretty much whatever the fuck we want to talk about. It's going to be really stupid, going to be really retarded, going to be really... You might learn some things. You might kill some brain cells.
A little both. Make up for each other.
A little everything.
Yeah.
So I guess let's just get straight into it. We are at... not the Logan's Roadhouse, which I think they're owned by the same people. But
I don't think they're owned by the same people.
They're always next to each other.
Yeah, it's just like CVS and Walgreens, though.
That's true.
What's up with the CVS's? Always like moving in after the Goodwills.
Oh, do they do that?
It's always a Goodwill goes in first, and then Goodwill goes out of business, and the CVS moves in.
Do Goodwills go out of business?
Why would a Goodwill go out of business? It's cheap ass shit. I tell you.
Actually, I meant that backwards.
CVS turns into a Goodwill.
I was about to say. Why would a Goodwill go out of business?
Once Goodwill starts, or CVS starts to smell bad enough.
Like a CVS comes up, then a Walgreens comes up next to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Puts it out of business, and then a Goodwill is like a weed that just sprouts out of what used to be there.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, all the people that work, all the people that are there, pretty much scum. I did volunteer there. Did my community service there I did like 30 hours there of my 80 that I did after my DWI, and it was horrible. I got kicked out, got in a big argument with the lady who was threatening to take my hours away. I was like, fuck you, bitch.
At least we were picking up trash on the side of the road.
Goddamn right.
Yeah.
Is that what you did?
Yeah, for 2 times.
Really?
Yeah.
How many hours did you have to do?
40.
40? See, I had 80.
Ugh.
Yep.
You blew, though.
I blew hard. I blew real hard. I blew hard and long, and that's what they got
on
me
his
for.
dong?
No. They have a portable breathalyzer.
You don't blow in the cop's wiener?
No. He tried. I was like, I know my rights. I don't have to blow you here. I know my rights.
I saw this one video today. I don't know if it was fake or not. Where this cop pulls over this guy, and it's a black Power Ranger.
The cop is a black Power Ranger?
No, the guy that he pulled over was a black Power Ranger.
Oh, he was dressed up as a black Power Ranger?
Yeah.
Or he was the actual black Power Ranger?
Pulled him up because he thought he was swerving and all that. And he became irate and he got out. He's a black Power Ranger.
He became Iranian?
Irate.
Oh. Yeah. I was about to say, if he became Iranian...
Did he morph into a...
He tried. He was other Power Ranger
The Black Ranger was the Triceratops, I believe. So he was trying to...
Are they dinosaurs?
Yeah, the original Power Ranger. Did y'all not watch the Power Rangers?
I thought they all go into one big Power Ranger.
Well,
like
they combine them all.
Prime
They
Power
each
Ranger.
are their own. Like the yellow one was a saber-toothed tiger.
Oh yeah,
The red one was a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Green one was the pterodactyl. I don't.
Because I had the toy of the yellow one, and I remember a shitty little
Which was the funny thing. It was very stereotypical.
cat.
It was.
Because the yellow one was a Chinese girl, and she wore a skirt. The pink one was a white girl, she wore a skirt. The black one was a black man, and he wore pants. The red one was a white man, and he also wore pants. And the green one, who turns into the white one, is a white man. And the white one is the one with the ultimate power.
The green one turns into the white one?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I remember that.
Yeah,
That's true. Come on,
Really?
Mike. It's because you didn't have cable growing up.
Still watched it. I didn't call it cable.
It wasn't? I don't know. I don't remember. I didn't pay the bills back then. I didn't give a shit.
The Mighty Morphin movies.
Is it not racist because it's made by Chinese people?
Is it made by Chinese people?
I thought so.
It's racist to think it is.
I thought it was because it was
Assuming.
like terrible Asian writing.
You know, definitely made
This
by
is like
Asian
everything.
people. Digimon and Pokemon.
Kung Fu movies? Oh, yes.
No.
Digimon, yeah, I mean, Pokemon started in Japan. Pretty sure. I mean, you can tell when something's Asian.
Yeah.
You watch an Asian movie and it's in a really wide scope. So
There's nothing on the top and bottom of the screen.
it's like, oh, this is weird. This must be what it's like for them. I feel like I'm in their shoes or in their eye sockets.
Yeah, I was watching Digimon today and it's
Digimon.
Asian.
The only thing I remember about Digimon
You watch
is...
Digimon?
Oh, for like 5, 10
Is
minutes.
Digimon on TV still?
Yeah.
Well, it's popular.
Really?
It's popular
Power
shit
Rangers
around
is
here.
still on TV.
Really?
Power Rangers gone downhill though.
I haven't seen any of it.
Don't watch it as an adult. It'll ruin your. It'll
If I
ruin
went back
your
and watched
perception
the
of it as a
original
child.
ones, I don't have high expectations. I just know they're going to be super cheesy.
No, ruined my.
It's like even shittier than you think it would be.
I went
like
back
really
and
terrible.
I grew up on Ninja Turtles. I'm a Ninja Turtles kid, you know. And I went back and bought all the seasons and went back and watched them. It still holds up.
I grew up on
I've heard Ninja
wrestling.
Turtles is good though.
I watched wrestling. We watched that one wrestling show that one night.
WrestleMania,
That was a tribute to soldiers or something.
the Divas Live or whatever, the Divas reality show.
It wasn't divas. You know, we were watching.
Was I watching it?
Yeah. It was
USO
pretty
show?
cheesy. Yeah, maybe.
USO show with
Might have
wrestlers. I mean, wrestling is just like this
It was
episode of
so
South Park.
extremely
It's,
fake, though.
it's an opera, or it's a soap opera.
I just remember
Everyone's
growing up as a
cheering,
kid, It
though.
was so real, though.
I want to see some
Sting.
monster trucks.
Sting was
Man.
the shit. Undertaker and Sting were the fucking shit.
They were.
Who's Sting?
He's the guy that has all the white
Yeah.
paints his face all white.
Whiteface?
With like black. He does whiteface. He's a white man doing whiteface. So it's not racist. It's like a black man doing blackface. It's not racist.
It was like a 400-pound, 7-foot man. Like there's like 3 wrestlers trying to hit him and just stomping on the ground, pretending to hit him.
They stop like 6 inches before his actual face. Well, the trick is they slam their other foot. They jump up and then slam their other foot on the ground, making the.
Yeah, it's horrible.
There's a trick to it. You get the technique. You got to get trained.
There's always
for that
someone
stuff.
popping out from underneath the wrestling.
Underneath.
Well, like he slides out from underneath and like the refs go all crazy. Like, no, you can't.
You gotta do
that."
this. The refs are pointless. They're just there. They're just
Refs?
there to make it seem like these guys are really hardcore. They're just there to tell them, "Don't do that" before they do it. So people are like, "Oh hell yeah!
Don't do
Fight
it.
the power!"
Yeah, they get all angry and provoke the crowd. Crowd's all, boo, no,
I hate you. I hate you, fake wrestler.
I hate you.
I want that
There's always
shirt.
like
I want that shirt.
40-year-old nerds up in there. Seen better days.
I don't think they have. It's probably the best days of their lives.
I don't know, 90s wrestling is pretty good.
I know.
Have you seen that movie, The Wrestler?
Yes. I don't remember. I saw it like when it first came out.
It's pretty depressing.
It's good.
The depressing part is the end, but I guess I won't spoiler it for you.
Oh,
I've seen it.
I mean, who gives a fuck?
He has
Mike doesn't care if you.
he like
Does
so
he?
he's a wrestler and then he has a heart attack and so he's not supposed to wrestle anymore.
Maybe.
But he keeps trying to work out so he can wrestle.
But you don't know if he dies or not at the end.
And they
Yeah.
tell him not to wrestle, and at the end he just does like a.
He's like, fuck
Body
this, I'm
slam.
wrestling. You can't tell me not to do this. This
You
is
know,
my
I
life.
thought he does die.
It was really confusing.
They don't show it though. It goes Sopranos and just like blacks out
Oh, I figured he was dead.
right before. I mean,
'Cause
you assume
he did
dies.
like a chest slam into the
Yeah.
ring.
You assume he dies.
We watched American Psycho the
I
other
remember.
day.
Oh, I love that movie.
Great movie, but it's confusing.
Oh, yeah, the end.
Because it's all in his head.
Is it?
Yeah.
Or did the lawyer actually like fix it? Or
No, it's
so
all
he
in his
didn't
head.
actually kill
He didn't
everyone?
actually kill those people.
That's it.
How do you know it's all in his head? What evidence is there for that?
The lawyers are like, who are you fucking talking
thought it
about?
was
And all
kinda
those
cool.
people are actually there, and You see all those drawings in his notebook and everything, and he just fantasizes about it. Just like whenever you see something.
I thought
really
he killed the
fucking-
guy and someone else cleaned up after him.
No,
How
that
come the
wasn't my
lady
interpretation.
Was like, never come back into the apartment again.
Because he got all psycho. He didn't kill anybody, but he got all crazy. It's a great movie.
I just like how he kills people because their business cards are cooler than, cooler than
Those little
his.
things.
That's pretty funny.
Oh, the bone texture.
And he goes to choke out that gay guy.
He's like, Patrick, oh my god. Why here? I love that movie. One of my favorite movies of all time.
That's a
I don't
good
know if we
movie.
want to get into movies. We might step on the toes of the Pop Pod.
Yeah.
We can talk about them.
I told shit, Popo.
Yeah, screw them. We're not bothering
That's not the
anybody.
Popo. That's like the security for.
Don't look.
Don't look at him. Shit,
Well, anyway,
we're loitering.
I told Miss Isle to.
It'd be cool if we got arrested on our first loitering.
It would be awesome. I don't think they can't arrest us.
They can't arrest us. They just tell us go away.
Hey, what are y'all doing over here? What, man?
Get rocks out.
We got it right. What, is this not America? What? What were you saying, Mike?
Anyways, I told Miss Isle to watch Hobo with a Shotgun because I think it's one of the greatest movies. Yes.
He hated it.
I didn't like it either.
It's hard to be. You can't
That's a
say
funny
that's one of
movie.
the greatest movies. It's funny. It's
one of the
ridiculous.
greatest B movies.
It was slow. I thought it was slow, and I didn't like the filming because it was all
That's
dark and weirdly colored.
It's very gritty. It's supposed to look like an old Troma movie, which is like Toxic Avenger.
When was it made?
It was made in like 2010,
Oh,
2009.
Poor
gross.
guy.
I hate
Just
it.
wanted to start his own lawn business. That's all he wanted to do.
That is pretty funny. That part of it's pretty funny.
That was a funny movie.
That's pretty pathetic. When he eats that glass. It's so stupid.
I like it when they put the sewer around the guy's head and keep him in there.
Oh yeah. Don't they like drive over it and
Rip his head off.
explodes
They
or
put
something?
a chain on his head and they take off the motorcycle.
And then a hooker dances over his neck fountain.
That's weird. Neck fountain. I mean, when you have a neck fountain in a movie, it's a good time.
Yeah.
It's good.
What is this guy security guy doing?
He's just checking everybody, make sure no one's stealing things.
That's what he does. He drives around this parking lot and that parking lot over there.
Well, he's going to see
What
us
he's paid to
multiple
do.
times. We're so going to get caught.
Who cares? But they're gonna ask us to leave. They're gonna say, "What are you doing?" And I'm gonna be like, "Podcasting, not bothering anybody."
Bitch.
You're gonna have to edit this out. I don't want to sound like pussy.
Katie's one sound like pussy.
Creep security.
Katie's one sound like pussy.
I am one.
Just because I have a dick, but it doesn't make me a dick.
It does.
I'm more of an asshole, even though I have an asshole too.
There you go. Point groovy.
I'd rather
you
be a
have,
dick
you
than an
are.
asshole, though.
I'd make fun of you, but I don't like to say the P word. I would say you have that.
Didn't you say pussy just a little bit ago?
No.
Why
She
don't
said
you
she
say
was
pussy?
one.
I don't say it.
Say what?
P word. I
P
don't
word?
say it.
Pewter?
It's so gross.
Peter Smith.
Why is it gross?
I just hate that word.
Pussy?
If it comes out of my mouth, I feel like it sounds terrible. I don't really care if someone else says it.
Got that.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, it's coming in. You can get onto it.
What's up with that?
You know what else is horrible? Rosa's Cafe.
Oh, yeah, I never been there.
Horrible. And those salsas.
Those salsas is terrible.
Those places are horrible.
Yeah.
Don't say you'll like it.
Oh, no, I was going to say I liked we're at the prime rib.
Yeah, this was good.
Prime rib burger, even though I said it was like the best burger. It was still
Yeah.
good. I'm
It's
sure
good.
all their other stuff is
You
good.
hyped it up a little too much.
What'd you have last time we came?
Some steak and shrimp.
Steak and shrimp.
Steak and shrimp.
How's
Surf
that?
and turf.
Yep. That was pretty good. Probably a little bit better than the burger.
Oh, fancier. It's classier.
See.
Did y'all do anything exciting today?
Made a table.
Ooh,
We
what
did.
kind of table?
Entrance
Bang.
table.
Oh, a what? Entrance table?
Entryway table, yeah.
Y'all don't have much of an entryway.
It's not much of a table.
So it's like a nightstand.
Yeah.
Something to put the keys on.
It's a piece of wood. 1 2x4.
And it's got spindly little
That's it.
legs, which I think are kind of funny.
I'm gonna have to see this.
Screwed it to the wall, so it's just like, 2 inch by 4 inch piece you can put your keys on.
Why don't you just put a hook on the wall?
No.
A tiny
Then I
shelf.
can't say I built a
Tiny
table.
shelf, you have to like carefully set
Carve
your
a
key
hook.
on it.
Carve a hook out of a piece of wood, and that'd be more impressive.
I know, that'd be hard. It's easier to screw a 2x4.
Carve
Don't you have
a-
that little
yeah.
fancy
Just go ahead and whittle a hook out of a piece of wood.
jackets for jackets?
Yeah.
Yeah, those hooks are way too big for keys.
Obviously.
No, I'm talking about the little fancy rotor or woodcutter thing you had. Couldn't you cut it, make a hook with that?
Still probably be tricky.
Tricky.
What else did we do?
It's tricky to walk
feel like
around.
we did other
walk
stuff.
around to walk all night.
Went to Lowe's.
Ooh. Nice Saturday, you know.
We
We didn't go to Bed Bath & Beyond.
If we have time. We have time.
We did not.
I worked.
I painted my box. Actually, I stained it.
You stained it or
My
Mike
clock
stained
box, I stained it.
it? Oh, your clock box. Your cock box. Mike stained your cock box. With
Yep.
what? Kool-Aid?
No. Wood stain.
Wood stain, nice. Boom, boom.
It was pretty fun.
If only we had our soundboard.
I have it. You want me to play it right in the microphone?
No, it's too late now. It's lost its
Yeah, it's lost its
allure.
meaning.
It's,
Do you want me to be in charge of it?
No.
Oh,
You
okay.
can't be in charge of anything. You're a woman. We'll just go wrong. We'll have to tell you when to do it, and then it's like,
What was it that I said earlier?
What did you say earlier?
when?
About how back in the old days women kept their thoughts to themselves. Because she was trying to give me advice and stuff.
Back in the old days, women knew their
Yeah,
place.
and my advice was good.
They knew their place. Their place was to agree with the man of the house.
They were yes men.
They were yes
That is.
women. Yeah.
That whole list of things I was reading on, someone posted on Facebook, 25 ways to respect your husband. 25 ways to show respect to your husband.
Doesn't matter if he says.
What
The
were
last
they?
one was something like
Give him a
respect
blowjob
his
whenever he wants it.
no, respect his decision. Once he makes a decision, you obey it.
That's good knowledge right there.
It was like,
I don't think it used the word obey, but that's what it meant.
he must do it. Obey, yeah.
He went through all the hard work of making a decision. You better
He spent the time and effort to decide on something.
decide what you want to do.
You just agree with it.
It's
Exactly.
tough work.
It's like, honey, what do you want to eat for dinner today? Shit. Oh, that's a great idea. The kids are gonna love it.
Just have to loosely interpret
Believe
the
that's
word
how
shit.
cults started.
A cult?
Polygamist.
Polygamists?
Yeah, people that have multiple wives. That's how
The husband was like, "I'm gonna get another wife,"
Is
and the
that
wife is like,
Mormons?
"Okay."
Yeah, she was like, that's a great idea.
Well,
It's a great idea.
Yeah, good idea. She just picked
All
an
my
ugly.
wives love the idea.
Why don't y'all try it out? We all meet up at my house every Sunday. So when do we do the end?
What do you
What's
mean?
the
And is whatever the fuck we want today.
Today. Which is
Always.
going back to your place and getting drunk.
edit out any side notes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So like we're usually hitting for like 20 minutes in the parking lot, and then the end.
I mean, how long have we
or
been
we're just
here?
flowing with
We're
it.
just flowing with it.
Oh, okay.
We're just flowing with
I just
it.
I don't like to force stuff,
No, we're not forcing stuff.
because if we force stuff, that's when
You don't want to force stuff because then cops get called and lawsuits are filed. And
black people show up.
shit.
How does that work?
I don't know. Black people show up. You force them to?
No, whenever
Forced entry?
cops show up and there's like
Why would,
big crowd.
why would a black person show up when a cop shows up?
Oh,
It's like the opposite.
Oh
of that.
hell yeah!
Is it the Popo? Woo! Hell yeah!
Woo!
I'm gonna go see what they're doing.
Well, you know.
Excuse me, officer. Do y'all need help?
Honestly.
That was a good black character. Was that black guy from Mad TV, the UPS delivery guy?
Which one was he?
The guy who was always jolting around. Was like,
I think I remember him.
Oh, yeah.
You want this package right here?
He didn't have like a classic. He had like a bro accent. He had like a California like, "Oh hey guys."
What were we watching the other day that had like a California brother in there? I thought we were watching something the other day.
The Californians on SNL skit have
That's
Keenan,
funny.
his
Yeah.
California brother.
I kind of do vaguely remember something like that.
California
what was it?
brother,
It was like it was a black guy that acted really.
bro.
Oh, it was Good Burger.
Oh.
Kel.
Kel?
Kel. He had his dreadlocks. He's all like, well, yeah. Yes, we did watch Good Burger the other day. It's the kind of stuff you gotta, be prepared for when you listen to this podcast.
That was a weird movie.
I haven't seen that since I think originally came out. I know I didn't go. I think I just saw it on TV or something.
Yeah. Somehow I saw it.
Somehow I've seen it, or maybe just because I've seen all that so much that I figured I'd seen it. I knew the story, but it was way more ridiculous than I remembered.
That was my first time seeing it.
Cal was just so fucking retarded. Like super fucking retarded.
I think I fell asleep halfway through.
You did. I finished it and then left.
At least you didn't finish me.
I finished on you.
You
Boom!
could have finished me.
Wow, that would have been a pointless sleep. You would have slept through the whole thing. It would have been rude. No one would have appreciated my effort.
It would have been a wet dream, though.
That would be weird of you.
You gotta finish.
You're so satisfied after you finish him.
I wouldn't be. Because nobody would be there.
It would be, if you were a weirdo,
Appreciate
it would be
me.
weird. Or that's what you would like.
I'm going to go through the effort. I want the appreciation. I want the props.
You could have filmed it and I could have thanked you later.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
Oh, you did
One
jerk
hand
me
on the
off.
camera.
Mike would be like the next day.
Or do you
Like,
have to
man,
use
I had
both
the
hands?"
coolest dream. I had the coolest dream the other night. It's like, oh yeah? Boom. He's like, no way. You're the best bro ever. That's not going to happen.
Thanks, bro.
Good.
Nothing wrong with a good bro giving another bro an HJ,
Good BHJ.
BHJ.
Bro HJ.
Bro HJ. Bro hand job. Is that gay? I mean,
If it's for your bro.
I don't think the other person's hand's asleep. It's not good.
the other person's asleep. Like if I wouldn't record it and not show it to you, nobody knew about
That
it.
guy is hauling ass.
He's like, man, I gotta make it to the.
I wish you would have just gone real fast over the speed bump.
I gotta make it. What is that? Bed Bath and Beyond before it closes.
He has to make it to the Christian bookstore. Mardell.
He's got church tomorrow morning. He's like, shit. My wife's gonna be so pissed.
I lost my Bible.
I forgot my fucking Bible. Fuck. Shit. God damn it.
That sounds like Eminem.
I could be a rapper.
He's cranking Eminem.
I was listening to radio and he just came out with his new album.
Eminem?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They said
Pretty
that
sweet.
he came out with his new album and he's the first rapper to have I think he's got six other albums. They're all in the top 100 charts now. Released one album.
He's the
and
best
everyone's
rapper
buying
ever.
up all the
You
others.
see, I was watching a long time ago on BET. They were having the greatest rappers of all time, and
Coolio?
it was the top. It was like Jay-Z,
What?
Tupac, Lil Wayne, Eminem was number one. And the black people on there was like, that's stupid. He's only on there because he's white. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? He's like, if he wasn't white, he wouldn't be number one.
For Eminem?
Lil Wayne would be number one. It's like Lil Wayne is a horrible rapper.
Lil Wayne is pretty bad.
I think Lil Wayne's pretty funny.
He's like a cool dance. Like if you just want to sit around and smoke a doobie and chill, or at a
Dance
club
around
or
and smoke a
something.
doobie?
In a club or something. He makes cool songs like that. But actual lyricists, rappers,
I think his
Eminem.
lyrics are funny. They're really...
Yeah, they're funny, but they're not dang.
Yeah.
His
That
lyrics
motherfucker.
are pretty funny.
Yeah, but he also has songs that are damn. He's the whole spectrum. He's got ridiculous songs.
He is pretty good spectrum.
The gerbil in the tube. How's that? I forgot how that one goes. We used to bump
Grab
that
that
like
gerbil,
crazy.
grab that tube, get that gerbil, shove the tube in my
It was basically just putting a tube in your ass. Putting a gerbil,
Basically just get the
on your
gerbil
butt.
in your
Back,
ass.
F-A-C-K.
I like boobs.
Tupac's a good rapper.
Tupac's. If you go actual artists, rappers who actually write serious lyrics about things, Tupac all day.
Tupac's too serious.
You ever
He's
see
so
it?
angry.
But he has party songs.
You
Does
ever
he?
see that one video where they did a Tupac concert and he was a 3D holographic?
Oh yeah, they was at I forgot what concert it
That's
was.
pretty
or
legit.
what show.
I think Snoop Dogg was there.
Dre and Snoop were there.
Real Snoop Dogg or hologram Snoop Dogg?
Real. Come on, Katie.
Dang, if he could make money having concerts with his holographic self.
You know how much?
Snoop Dogg has 5 concerts going on at once.
Yeah.
I don't even gotta go to work. Just get home and get high, baby.
Snoop Dogg is funny. He has like a kid, and I saw some TV show where he was like coaching his kid's football team, but he was
They
still
had a
all like
reality
Snoop
show.
Doggy. He was still all like lanky and like
You know, he's always gonna be lanky.
walking around like a rubber band.
He's always gonna be lanky. Now he has like his Snoop Lion persona that does like Rastafarian music.
Oh,
And then he has like
I heard that was pretty horrible.
I haven't heard it. I mean, it's pretty stupid. I don't know. I'm not gonna listen to
Snoop
it.
Dogg.
Called
pretty
Snoop
funny.
Lion.
Yeah, he calls himself Snoop Lion when he does his Rastafarian
It's a
music.
little ridiculous.
Snoop Dogg, Snoop Lion.
It's pretty ridiculous.
He should do Snoop Cat and then make some like techno,
Snoop Pussy.
some sort of like weird
called
internet
Snoopy.
techno beat.
Snoopy. I don't think you could legally do that. Snoop! Snoop and Loop! We're going striking!
I want to see Anchorman too.
I do too.
I thought you saw it with your cousin. Or
No,
John.
he ended up not going.
Oh, so we could have gone that one day.
Could have, but well, and then I
We were
fell
like, I'm
asleep.
saving myself for Tom.
Yeah. We ended up just getting drunk anyways. We were gonna go
Oh.
see Decimation of Schmaug. Or Desolation of Schmaug. And then we ended up just
Smog.
getting drunk.
Destination Smog.
The Hobbit,
I do kind of want to see
Oh,
that.
yeah. I want to see that too.
Is that still out?
probably. Big movies like that stay in theaters for a
So we
while.
gotta do a podcast in the movie theater?
Yeah. Do a podcast with a video
Loitering
camera facing the
and
screen.
Desolating Smaug.
Guy comes in, are you recording this? No, we're just doing a podcast, bro. Doing a podcast. Shut up, you're gonna ruin it. Really looks like you're filming the screen. It's a podcast, man. God, get with the times.
If that one guy gets shot for throwing popcorn at someone, we'll probably get mutilated.
We're not bothering anybody.
Ass
recording
raped.
it.
Oh yeah, you just clearly called like 3 people jackasses.
That was the usher. The usher is the one bothering people like, excuse me, sir, flashing his flashlight in my face. He's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, man?
Good impression, and that is what
Sir,
it'd be like.
sir, what are you doing over there? Sir. Get that flashlight away and stick it back up your ass where it was.
You know, people would listen to the movie rules if they had like.
Maybe he would flash
high
you with the
schoolers
flashlight
working.
in his ass, like, sir.
It's all like flopping around like, what the fuck?
He's like wagging his flashlight tail.
He's like orgasming as he's trying to.
Sir. Put your camera down.
I think he would lose his job if he did that. I would hope so.
With the ass.
That would be impressive.
He gets written up
Well, he
for
only
inserting
brings-
flashlight in ass
We're gonna give you a warning this
and
time,
flashing at
James.
customers.
But next time you need to not do that.
What's that from?
Ooh, what is
Bound
that
to.
from? Oh, Taboo the game? Taboo the game?
Jurassic Park. Where he's trying to get into Newman's computer,
Oh.
and Newman's all up on the
Wow.
screen. He's all,
Is that
Must have just
Newman or
watched Jurassic
Seinfeld?
Park.
No, it's just that, remind me of it.
Jurassic
I
Park?
remember.
Jurassic Park. I don't know his real name, but
It's
Newman.
Newman, the guy who plays
From
Newman on
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld is on Jurassic
Oh,
Park.
okay. So
And he's like,
I
Newman's
was-
not on Jurassic Park. Newman is a character
I
on
was,
Seinfeld.
I was really
Mike.
impressed that you remembered like the character name from Jurassic Park,
Oh,
but it was
like
just.
that.
But you remembered a
that.
Seinfeld character name of a guy who was.
The only thing I remember, the only thing that really stands out to me from Jurassic Park is another scene with
Velociraptor
Newman where the that thing
Oh, yeah.
spits in his face, that like acid spit.
He's all fat. He's trying to make it up the waterfall.
The Newman scene.
Uh-huh.
I always remember the Velociraptor scene where they're in the kitchen.
Oh, and
and
it's
the
like
Velociraptor's all.
Velociraptor is so scary.
That scene is the scariest scene.
so intense.
It is.
Those kids.
I know another one with like the T-Rex.
Well, I also like the scene where they're going around looking in the lab and the egg is all. Dinosaurs.
One
coming out.
T-Rex is pretty intense. They're all stuck behind the car, and then the cliff's
Oh,
right
yeah.
behind them. They're like, "Oh, what we gonna
And
do?"
the T-Rex breaks through the electric gate because it's down or
That's the
something.
best one. He breaks into the guy in the porta potty and eats him.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh,
pretty
yeah, I
good.
forgot about that. That's a good one. Anything with them do, anything with the porta potty, in it just adds to it.
Yeah. Anything to do with fart shit. bathrooms.
Fart shit,
It's classic comedy.
semen, buttholes, any sort of.
Any bodily fluid.
Yeah.
Buttholes? Are there a lot of butthole scenes? And
I mean, not in Jurassic Park, just like any
Oh.
scene that adds that
I
to
can't
it
think of any butthole
makes
scenes.
it better. What about porno has a bunch of butthole scenes.
Bleached
Oh.
assholes.
Bleach assholes. You were like researching bleach assholes the other day.
And I couldn't find a before and after bleached asshole picture, even though I really wanted to.
you need to start
Like
a
I wanted to
post
see,
on Reddit.
I wanted to see like how big of a difference is it? Like, what does your normal asshole look like if it's not bleached?
Just look at your asshole.
Yeah, I can't believe Mariano thought that they bleached assholes so they could eat out their ass and it'd be sanitary.
That's not why?
I mean, it's benefit.
Why?
It's mainly, we were talking about this
more
last time.
appealing skin color.
So you don't have the brown eye. It's a nice,
It's all nice,
clean
clear.
looking.
I don't think my asshole is brown.
I mean, it does. I don't
When was the
know.
last time you looked at
like,
your
how
asshole?
does your asshole get stained brown
From shit.
from shit being on it? Well, I don't have a shitty
Even
asshole.
if it's not brown, I believe it's like a reddish. You know, it's not your skin color. It's a
Yeah, I
rectum.
guess it's kind of pink,
It's a rectumish color.
like the color of your rectum.
Different races probably have different pigments of asshole.
Yeah.
Maybe like, I don't know. I'm not gonna get in. I don't know a lot about this topic, so I'm not gonna
Different
act like
races,
I do.
asshole colors.
I don't want to be talking about, and then someone listening to podcasts is like, that's not true about asshole bleaching.
Actually,
That's not a real fact.
actually, Asian
email.
assholes
Excuse me, sir. Excuse
are
me, sir.
naturally yellow. Actually, an asshole aficionado.
There's one. I'm sure there's one. I mean, that's what proctologists do.
It doesn't take much to be an asshole aficionado. All you gotta do is watch a lot of
There's a
asshole
lot of
porn.
assholes.
There's plenty of assholes visible on the internet that you can watch.
I'm sure there. Yeah, you proved that the other day.
Yeah, I didn't. They weren't even live action. They were just pictures.
But you can't find a good comparison
I can't.
before and after bleached asshole comparison. You just
Yeah.
can't find it. I mean, it's an epidemic on the internet.
Ooh, one day, I don't know how I got on this, but I was looking at like before and after plastic surgery. Some people, if you feel bad about your body, just go ahead and look up plastic surgery before and after pictures,
Is it pretty bad?
because the before pictures are so weird. Some people have the weirdest body. I saw this man, and he had like a breast reduction, and his before picture was like, he didn't really have boobs. He just had like the nipple
I like
part.
how you're acting this out.
The
right
nipple
now.
part was just like protruding.
He had long nipples.
He had
African monkey nipples.
like fatty nipples, but they also were droopy. Like, let me think
Like
of
that
something.
monkey nose that droops.
Like, imagine about
Like it was
about
like
the same amount of material as like
it
half
wasn't
a
just
Twinkie.
like it wasn't just like the nipple itself. It was like
No.
the whole.
It was like a stuff around the nipple and
What is that called around the
Areola?
Areola. So that whole thing was protruding
Yes,
down.
and drooping.
and drooping.
It looked like a baboon nose, but just for each nipple.
That's the
Sounds
problem.
like something you can take care of yourself with scissors.
No,
I mean, easily.
it wasn't. No, the surgery actually was impressive. It had to
You
look
have
at
to
normal
cut out-
looking nipples after
You have
that.
to cut out a lot of skin.
Well, a guy probably just took scissors and cut it all
Probably
off.
just have to like take out the nipple, get rid of all that floppy baboon nose, and just put the
Well, if
nipple
it was
back
the
on.
whole thing that stretched, though, you have all that extra nipple
It
skin.
seems like, yeah, you can just cut it off and then just sew it to a tip.
So it to it.
I'm not a plastic surgeon. But
Yeah, no.
Cut it off there, twist to the end of it, and stick a pin in it. Just let that heal like that. It's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be real nice.
That'd be-
Trust me, it's gonna be real nice.
That'd be gross if you didn't have actual nipples. You have like
It's
little
just
scar,
like a little skin
scar tips.
tip, like when you get on your shoulders from the hanger on your shirt, it just kind of peeks up a little bit.
Yeah, that'd be pretty gross.
It's just like
I'm pretty sure
skin
they
flap.
do boob jobs. They have to like save the nipple because it's like a special. It's like special.
They do. What do you mean when they do a boob job?
Or whenever they do any sort of boob something, you
mean a
gotta
regular,
preserve.
like-
The nipple is like the most important part. Because that's like,
Yeah, it's true.
if otherwise you got like a
That makes
cockeyed
it.
thing
Yeah,
going,
No,
or
it's true. It's true. It's a good point, Katie. It's a
Thank
very
you.
good point. Something that I hope y'all people listening take as advice.
all the plastic surgeons.
Down enough up your nipples.
Make sure if you're gonna have surgery, save my nipples, doc. Save my nipples. You're going in for like
he
eye surgery. Are
misunderstands
you
you.
gonna mess up my nipples?
He misunderstands you and he just gives you your nipples afterwards. He's like, here's your nipples.
I
Like,
saved them for you.
you wanted them.
Do you want me to put them on a pizza or something?
Pickled nipples.
You're like a personal pan pizza from Pizza Hut. You want 2 nipples?
You shitty doctor.
He brings you a pizza with her nipples.
This is what you wanted, right? I mean, you were kind of going out with all the gas and everything, but I heard nipples,
He
pizza.
said something about Pizza Hut. I don't know. Until I got you this nipple pizza.
Yeah, just in case. Oh, I didn't know. Just in case. Here's a ball. Here's one of your balls.
Looks like you're still going on for you. Went under, so I just took it off.
He's trying to get like excellent Yelp reviews. He's like trying to do all these extra extra things.
One guy,
charge.
he gets like one. It's like the first time it happens, the patient's really stupid, and he's like, "Oh, that's exactly what I wanted. you know me so well, doc. How did you just got this great intuition about reading your patients?" And then he does it for all the other patients. They're like, "What the fuck is this guy's problem?"
This is never the same.
Never again. Never again. I don't know. You think I can wrap up the first half?
36 minutes, that's pretty long for with 5 minutes of dead time, talk time.
Yeah, maybe about half an hour.
30 minutes pretty
Can I
good.
fart into the microphone?
Go ahead. I don't care. Do whatever you want. Did you?
I don't think they could hear it.
Did you? Smell that's disgusting.
Whatever. You
There's
can't.
shit everywhere.
Smells like
even
prime
fart.
time burger. All right.
Champagne and ice cream?
Yeah, we're gonna get some champagne ice cream. We're gonna sign off. I do.
How do we sign off during that?
Well, I just want to tell people because we're gonna have for the first half when we're sitting in the parking lot, we're talking about the restaurant, and everything we're at. There's gonna be some beeps in there, some bleep outs. People gonna be like, "What the fuck? Why are they bleeping this out?" It's not for legal reasons because we don't give a fuck if people want to sue us. They can sue us. We want you to guess what parking lot we're in, what restaurant we just ate at. First person that can guess before we release the next podcast, hit us up on email, either at loiteringand@gmail.com. I'm going to try and set up a Facebook page for Loitering And, or you can follow me on Twitter at Elias, MMC,
No one knows how to spell Elias.
ELIAS MMC. You can hit me up on Twitter and say, "Oh, David, this is where y'all were at. Y'all were at this gay club." We're like, "No, we might frequent that often, but that's not where we're recording."
Never felt more freaking.
So hit us up there if you want to win a free T-shirt or some prize. I'm gonna try and get some sweet T-shirts made with our sweet logo.
Like $5,000 or something.
Maybe 5. It just depends on what I'm feeling at the time. But you can win. You got to make sure you do it before we release the next one, because at the beginning of the next one,
We should have whammies, so if they
gonna-
some people win a slap in the face. Just an
No.
idea.
we'll throw it around. We'll throw it around. We'll throw it around. But you got to make sure you hit us up before the next podcast, because we're at the beginning of the next podcast. We're going to actually say where we were at the podcast before that. So
Sounds good.
we're gonna go for some drive time right now, get kind of drunk, and do the second half of the podcast. So thank you for joining us this half. Enjoy this road music. I'm gonna add my music to it
Ooh.
for this in between. It's gonna be very relaxing, and then we're gonna jump right back into it. So thank you, and we'll be right back.
It's too full, it's not gonna make a ding. Oh man. That's spumante.
Okay. One. I said one.
Oh.
One.
You have to hit. I don't want you to be involved because you can't do 3 at once.
Yeah, you can. Whatever. Whatever, it's all you
Just
do.
do the top.
Ooh, that was good.
shatters.
Fuck yeah! Woo! All right,
yeah.
we're back for the second half of Loitering and whatever the fuck we want for this episode because it's just us. The second half, we're usually going to be getting drunk and just talking drunk.
Getting drunk and or drunk.
And we're smoking some cigars. What are they? What are these cigars called?
They're fine. Fine Garcia Vega.
Garcia
Fine
Vegas.
3-pack of
Recommended
Garcia
by
Vegas.
the 18-year-old at the
Fine.
gas station.
I went in there. I was like, "Do you have any honey blunts?" He's like, "No." Well, what do you recommend? He recommended these. He's an 18-year-old, so
Young,
smoked all of them.
blonde-haired, blue-eyed young fella.
what you heard us. We toasted a glass of champagne.
A real Aryan Nation sort of guy.
the best. I mean, the best type of people.
So he knows cigars.
You know, the Aryans smoke
Toasting the
cigars?
first episode.
Toasting the first episode. You can tell I'm a little bit drunk. That's the point of this second half of the podcast is us just being laid back, no
Holding
worries
back.
about the Popo trying to shut us down, and being relaxed and a little bit tipsy. It's the first official meeting of the Smoke Ring Gang.
You see my smoke rings?
I saw your smoke rings. It's
Smoke rings
we
are
got
actually harder to do than...
he got the
What do you
coolest
think?
gang sign in the world. I wish you could see it, but I'm doing it kind of right now.
It's kind of an asshole sign floating away from
Ass-
your mouth.
It's like a
saying
mixture
asshole.
between.
It's the okay sign.
It's like you're saying okay as you're jerking somebody off.
Slow stroking away from your mouth.
I don't know.
Never
But
jerked anyone.
yeah, that was us. That sound you heard at the very beginning was us toasting to the first. That's a good one. That sound right there is us toasting to the first episode of Loitering and this is the and of Loitering and the second
Loitering
half.
and 3-pack of Garcia Vegas.
Woo! $2, which y'all want. 2 for 3.
That is
3
fancy.
for 2.
Gosh,
That
that's
says on the
fancy.
pack.
I think Swisher Sweets are more expensive than that.
But anyways,
$2. Garcia Vega. You're a cheap bastard.
hey, the 18-year-old recommended them. I'm not cheap. Why you
The
call?
distinctive greenish color of your
Why you trying to Jew me
Candela
out?
wrapper tells you this is a mild and very smooth
It is smooth.
cigar. All essential oils, colors, and flavors
Cigar.
remain sealed in the Candela tobacco.
It is very smooth. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we do. We drink and smoke cigars at the second half of the show.
Yeah, we're very sophisticated.
Very sophisticated. But
we went with a nice
I wanted what
Frio beer tonight.
a Frio HEB Frio beer. If anybody wants to sponsor us, we can be Frio's first
Which
sponsor.
is not made in Texas.
It's
But
actually-
phonies.
It's what does it say? Brewed for Texans, but it's brewed in Tennessee.
The beer
Yeah.
has a picture of Texas on it, so you'd think.
What doesn't it say? Isn't that like part of their slogan?
And HEB
Yeah, you would
is,
think it's supposed to be all local. And all
HEB
that,
is like a
but-
Texas brand, so come on now.
And it's made in Tennessee.
Yeah,
Like, fuck.
yeah, it's a little jacked up. Spanish
What the
though,
fuck?
that's Texas.
It is. Illegal
Frio?
immigrants is so Texas.
Yeah.
But anyways, I was getting to... We toasted because I wanted to pop the bottle of champagne to start off the second half. And some closet alcoholic got into the champagne before we could pop it. I'm not going to name any names, Katie, but everyone knows who it
It made a
is.
very loud noise. It just did kind of a.
That's because you didn't do it right. You got to do it dramatically.
I did open it with a towel, so.
See, anything you do with a towel is not worth doing.
Now you know why they make towels.
It's pointless. Towels have no use in society.
Whenever I get out of the shower, rub my body against the tree.
Yeah. I usually just rub my body against my own body and run around really fast.
How you rub your body against your own body?
You never.
So you rub your hands against your body.
That's my but my hands are part of my body. And then I run around real fast.
You run around real fast with wet feet in the house.
Well, on
That's
carpet.
a
On carpet.
recipe for
That
slipping.
On carpet.
Stupid.
That is stupid.
I'm not stupid. I make sure I'm on carpet.
That is stupid.
I make sure I'm on carpet. It's not stupid. I don't know what the fuck that was. You're
What
gonna
are you
hear
thinking next week?
next week. I figure we try and get Louis for next week
Louis would be good.
as our first guest. He's one of our oldest friends.
Yeah, he's got a lot of insight.
I've been friends with Louis. Which, if Louis is our guest, I'll say the story again. But I've been friends with Louis since first grade. Either first or second grade, I don't remember.
Would you guys show each other your penises?
We did not. We did not. We did not. We hung out and
So smooth and mild.
so smooth.
Garcia Vega. It's like Garcia's right in your mouth, huh?
It is. Garcia's begging right
The
in my
package
mouth.
does look pretty fancy. I'll
It
tell you
does.
that.
They smell good.
Oh, it has a lady smoking on it.
See, Katie?
No, it's,
Trying to
it's
market to
Garcia.
13-year-olds.
It's not Garcia Vega. It's Garcia E Vega. So
Ooh.
Garcia and Vega.
Ooh. Garcia and I don't know what
She's
what's
smoking
Vega
all
mean?
like,
What do you mean, Vega? What's Garcia?
Oh, what
mean?
you
It's the
told
last name.
Garcia the last name. Vega means something.
No. You mean Vegas? I know?
Vegas.
No.
Las Vegas means something.
it means something.
So, I know so many of the Hispanic.
I think we looked this
Descent
up and it
name
meant
Vega.
something weird, like
I think it meant like
some geographical feature.
river.
I thought it meant like plateau or something. Like,
maybe something like that.
You know,
Plateau.
we don't
Make
have
more
life
sense
on
being
I
on the
do.
desert. Do you check that out, Katie? Mike and I will talk.
We should probably introduce our
Louis.
lineup or.
We gotta ask them first. Right now, we're not gonna have people just begging to be on the podcast. We want to ask people first.
I guess it doesn't do any good introducing the lineup if no one knows who they are.
But exactly, I would say Louis, Jimmy, Josh.
Okay, this is a really stupid question that someone asked online. I want to know what Las Vegas means in Spanish. I saw that in English it means the fields, but what does it mean in Spanish?
What a retard. Is that a
not sure.
retard disease? Or it's just a handicap
In English,
disease?
Las Vegas means nothing. In Spanish, it can mean the fields, the plains, or the valleys.
So
It
it
just means
means
some
the
sort of
field.
open space.
Yeah.
So if you're in Mexico and you tell someone Las Vegas, you gotta prepare for either walking up valleys, hills, or flat land.
So they dress for like proper hiking gear and you're taking them to Vegas to get all fucked up and party?
Is this a good way to smoke your cigar?
If it's a dick.
It's so bitter. It's not smooth at all like
It's
that.
smooth. What you gotta do is
What if you
release
just smoke the whole cigar like that? Just rapid puff.
it. Non-stop. Until it's done. Oh! Whew, that was good.
You're like trying to be cool, hanging out with someone. Like, oh yeah, I smoke cigars.
I still smoke cigars.
Oh yeah, it's good.
So back to this list.
Louis, Jimmy, Josh.
Jimmy, Josh.
I mean, those are the first three that we could
Damon.
probably guarantee. Damon,
Mariana.
Mariana would be
Alec
on
would
there.
do it.
Alec would do it. We can do Alec talk about. And see, what I picture is, and this whole first podcast is just kind of us explaining to the viewers what we want to do. And I picture us getting whoever the guest is talking about what they're interested in. Because we talk about anything. We don't give a fuck. That's the beauty of us.
That is
Besides our
beauty.
naked bodies.
I'm actually excited about the guest. I think they'll be.
I think it's gonna be the best
rather
part.
Interesting. That'd be fun.
You know, Louis, we can talk about trannies and what else is Louis like?
Death.
Death, trannies, death, and
DWIs.
DWIs. We can all have conversations with DWIs.
Yeah, but like a
We
6-hour
can,
course
we, can
of
have
DWIs.
we can have a conversation, me, you, Louis, and talk about what it's like being in prison.
Prison.
Well,
Or
Or
jail.
like jail holding cell.
Jail. Shut up, Katie. Why are you ruining this for us? I'm trying to sound hardcore for our
Oh,
viewers.
I'm hardcore.
yeah, I got.
Don't think I ain't
raped in jail.
hardcore.
Smoke my cigar so fast. In your face.
But then we could just have. I'd really like to just have random people. I don't know if you feel comfortable inviting them back here.
It depends who they are. You know, there's
Yeah.
sketchy people.
They're
and
very
then there's-
sketchy people.
Which most people who are doing a random podcast are probably sketchy.
But I mean, I know like people that I've worked with. I would like to get my buddy Ryan that we hung out with at Wild West. I'd like to get him on the
that guy is
podcast.
crazy.
He's
Crazy.
crazy.
Why is this a man whore?
Sorry, Ryan. If you're listening, I'm going to tell him to listen to this podcast.
Oh, no.
You're insulting him.
Oops, sorry.
Mike would be a man whore if he wasn't.
Maybe he's proud to be a
marrying
man
you.
whore.
Ryan is a man who got me into Doctor Who, and I will always respect him for that. Forever friends because we are Whovians.
That was gay.
Shut up. He'll like it, which is probably
What do we
gay.
do?
Is this
Meet him
queer?
at,
Is it queer?
we met him at Wild
Is this
West.
queer?
Yes.
Was he meeting some like 14-year-old or something?
he met a regular girl of age,
Oh,
and
and
to
she
get
brought
us
some-
there, he was like, "Oh, her friend's coming."
He didn't just meet her.
Well, no. I mean, did the viewers need to know that he banged her in the back of his truck in the parking lot?
Probably.
Do they need to know
He's
that?
got truck money.
Don't bring it up. Diesel truck.
Was it the
money.
bed
Diesel,
of the truck?
Yeah.
Or was it like the...
Back seat. It's a
Cab.
four-door diesel, girl.
I want to suck him off.
He'll appreciate this first episode. But yeah, he did that, and then he was like, "Oh, she brought her friend, 19-year-old with tits." I'm like, "Hell yeah, I'll get on that." And then it was like,
Oh,
"Come
she
on,
had
bro."
tits.
Yeah.
Quit. Quit burning that.
Oh, it's a fungus.
Mike's burning the leaf. Or fungus
Deserves
on
to
the leaf.
die.
Don't burn a fungus. It's probably releasing some sort of toxic spores.
Oh,
Don't
let
be
me get drunk, high. We can be crunk for second half of the podcast.
Is that what crunk means?
Drunk and high.
Oh.
I believe so.
What middle school did you go to?
Same one as you.
LMS?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
What's
I did not know you during it.
You did not.
Did you not want to talk about...
We just, keep that on down low.
Okay, that's fine, that's fine.
Why? So they can't identify?
Shut up!
No one
Keep
can
it on the
identify
down
us?
low, Katie. Do you not know what that means?
Well, we can always cut this out, right?
Well, we didn't say anything.
No, I was just gonna explain it.
You don't need to explain shit. Let's just keep
Alright,
going
alright.
like a regular podcast.
Alright.
I don't want to have to do a lot of work editing
That's
this.
true. It's supposed to
I
be
did
laid
do
back,
work.
not editing.
What else are we talking about? It's just, when we get drunk, it's just a lot of rambling.
Yeah, rambling's good.
Ramble on.
Well, Fantasia.
That is rambling. That is like visual rambling.
Little bit Fantasia. Exactly.
I don't know, I've just been wanting to watch the second disc.
It's not 2 discs. There's 1 disc that we watch half of.
I thought it said to put it in the second disc or flip it over or something.
No, it was just,
just
so
never finished
long,
the
and
movie.
we just watched half of it.
Huh.
Even though Mike bought it for $50.
God damn.
Oh, keep that on down low.
Did you buy it on eBay?
Amazon?
Amazon? What copy did you buy?
Slamazon.
2-disc special edition?
See, maybe there is 2 discs.
The other disc is special features.
I think there's only 1 disc.
There's a 2-disc special edition that's valuable.
I don't know.
See, I'm big into people who don't know me. I'm on another podcast called The Pop Pod, where we talk about movies, comic books, all types of stuff like that. It's very informative, unlike this one. but I'm very into movies. I love all types of movies, and Fantasia is a very good movie.
Fantasia is a good movie.
I think my most favorite. Oh, she brought the bottle.
No, I thought she was going to bring the movie.
So did I. My most favorite Disney movie is probably Lion King.
I'm a big fan of Fantasia. For some reason,
Yeah,
we just
Lion
watched
King.
it.
You haven't even seen the whole movie though.
Lion King is the bomb.
When I was a kid, we watched it.
Yeah, but
And that's why I bought it. 'cause
does
it had all these
Fantasia have
memories.
JTT in it?
It's got dancing flowers and shit.
Does it
Doesn't
have
have
African
JTT.
ladies singing?
The best scene from Fantasia is when
There's
Mickey
no-
Mouse is the wizard,
That's the whole movie.
the apprentice. No, it's not.
That's the whole movie.
That's
Go ahead. And he's chopping up the brooms and
Yeah, and he's getting the water and it's flooding and all that. That's the most memorable one.
that's the one everyone thinks of when they think of Fantasia.
Well, another one I think of is the Russian flowers. They're all,
Oh, yeah, they're doing the low Russian dance for their kicking.
those are my
Good
2
one.
most memorable ones.
Oh.
Oh, and the hippos.
Mm-hmm. Where they're dancing like chorus line or whatever.
I always just remember the brooms. That's what everyone remembers,
That's what
right?
everyone remembers about Fantasia. Or when he's like whooshing the water over him.
Yeah.
That broom stresses me out. It's just like water keeps coming in and in. The brooms are just being a bunch of bitches.
It's supposed to make you feel stressed. That's what Walt was going for.
I did feel stressed.
It was during the times of World War II, and he's trying to stress everyone out because he's a Nazi.
He's an anti-Semite. He wasn't a Nazi.
That's pretty much what they stood for.
All Nazis are anti-Semites, but not all anti-Semites are Nazis. That's a fact.
It'd be so weird to be an anti-Semite.
Why would that be weird?
Like, why would you? Why? What's the reason?
Jews. I don't get it either.
I don't get it. It's just-
Everything's based on religion, and I'm sure there is some sort of. Let's name all the Jews we like.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Seinfeld,
Adam Sandler,
Adam Sandler,
Larry
David,
Larry King.
Larry David, and Larry. I don't think Larry King's a Jew.
Who's Larry David?
Larry David's
Larry
the
David's hilarious.
co-creator of Seinfeld.
Oh,
He's hilarious.
that's why Jerry got hired.
Shaw.
Shaw. Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller is pretty cool Jew.
He's Jewish?
Yeah.
I didn't know he's Jewish.
Ben Stiller's dad.
And Jerry Stiller, who was on Seinfeld with Jerry Seinfeld,
What, his dad?
Jerry Stiller
Jerry's
is-
dad was Jerry Stiller?
was George's dad in
Jerry
Seinfeld.
Stiller's
Oh,
in
really?
Zoolander, right?
Are you stupid?
Jerry Stiller's the short guy in
I think
Zoolander,
about
right?
actors.
With the old guy with the prostate.
He's Zoolander's agent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Ben Stiller's real dad?
Uh-huh.
What?
And Ben Stiller's
That
wife's
is
in there too,
correct.
right?
She's the blonde. She's the girl
Yeah.
from Hey Dude.
I don't know what Hey Dude is.
What? Did y'all watch Nickelodeon growing up?
No.
I did. I don't remember Hey Dude.
Hey, dude.
Kinda, maybe.
What you doing?
That was recording.
It's recording. I'm not freaking retarded.
How you know?
Yeah, how do you know you're not retarded?
I tested myself.
You tested yourself.
And I was like, yeah, that dude can't be retarded. I looked
what,
in the mirror.
What do the tests know?
And I was like, nah, there's no way. He's too good looking.
Ridiculously
There's no good looking retards out there.
Sure there are.
Who? That's right. That's what I thought. Oh, we don't need to talk about Dick Man. Not yet.
Yeah, no, yeah. We'll introduce Dick Man a little later. Dick Man's a very good work in progress.
Yep.
Anything fun happened with Ricky Bobby lately?
Who's Ricky Bobby?
No.
We got a neighbor named Ricky Bobby.
Oh, is he the one with the sweet Camaro with the gay lights?
No, it's that. No.
Nah, it's that next door neighbor right there. Found a
Oh,
receipt one day in my yard, and the name said Ricky Bobby. No lie.
Ricky Bobby's wife plays. Ricky Bobby's wife plays Bonnie Raitt real loud, so I kind of like her for that.
She was always in the garage
Where are those
yelling and like, that bitch.
Bonnie Raitt's so awesome.
Probably in there right now. Right on?
No.
It was on earlier.
What songs does Bonnie Raitt sing?
You want to
Something to talk about.
Oh, let's give up something to talk about.
Exactly.
Let's give up something to figure out. Fire away. That one?
Yeah.
I know that song.
Exactly. It's a good song. Gosh, Bonnie Raitt has good songs.
What else can we talk about? This is the first podcast, guys, so
Our other neighbor
stick
went to
with us.
jail the other day. Police
yeah.
came by.
What for?
Probably domestic disturbance.
The one
Yeah.
on the other side of you?
Yeah.
Yeah, her husband's alcoholic. When I first moved in, she was all like, can you try not to like drink beer outside? I'm like,
Which we are doing right now. Every night.
apparently her husband was like in a halfway house and he was on
That's
his like
so weird that she would tell you
50
that.
DWI.
Because now we see her husband buying beer at CVS.
It's a little weird. He's always drunk and he talks through us or to us through his dog.
Wait, what?
He talks.
Explain that real quick.
Like Angel will be outside and he'll be
The
like,
dog. The dog
Angel's
is
the
Angel.
dog, yeah. And he'll be like,
He's like, Angel, leave those neighbors alone that I want to ask to this barbecue I'm having next week.
No, he's more like, hey, Angel, what's Mike doing?
yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay, that's weird.
Hey, Angel, does Mike want to play Frisbee?
And you're like,
it's
no.
very weird.
He asks you questions through Angel.
Yeah.
And Angel's just all,
Angel,
Say hi to you through Angel, like, oh, hey, Angel, there's Mike.
Angel, is Mike open to a three-way with me and my wife?
Yeah, that's disturbing.
You think he can hear us?
She's probably passed out.
Angel the dog is really funny to me. I just imagine she's like a retarded dog. Like
She seems pretty dumb.
she just like just like wanders around.
Like most dogs?
No, but more like
She has no emotion.
she's just like a
Like a cat dog?
She's like a walking around
Like a dog
potato.
cat.
Cat, no.
No, dog cat.
She's more like a
Cat
potato dog.
Alone in the world with a little cat dog.
I'm gonna go.
Get some beers?
Yeah, you want one?
Yes, please.
Catherine, would you like anything?
No thanks.
Would you like a Eaters?
No.
Too bad. Alright, now that Mike's gone, let's have a real conversation.
About what? Science?
Sure, you got any cool science things to talk about? No.
No, not really.
That's what I thought. What's your opinions on stem cell research?
Good one. I don't really have an opinion.
I think they should do it. I mean, the stem cells are taking
They're
it from
getting-
aborted babies.
If they're getting stem cells,
People
from, like,
don't want
cord
those babies
blood,
anyways.
I don't care.
From what?
Cord
From
blood.
core blood?
Cord blood.
Porn blood?
No.
Sacrifice porn
What's
stars?
cord blood?
Umbilical cord blood has
Oh.
stem
I
cells.
thought they got it from aborted babies.
I don't
Well, you
know.
know, I was trying to tell my sister because she's having a
Save
baby
the
this
cord
weekend. About
To eat the
placenta.
Eat the placenta. It's supposed to be good for you.
Did
That's
you-
what I'm saying.
Are they going to save the cord blood?
I've never heard
placenta?
anything about cord
Is
blood.
that placenta?
Well, if you save the cord blood, if your kid gets like leukemia or something, then they can they can like give him a bone marrow transplant or something. I don't know. They kind of made the last part of that up, but
Or
they somehow can cure cancer with the cord blood.
that's stem cells.
Yeah, with the stem cells.
Stem cells.
Yeah, but eat the placenta. That's all I gotta say.
Placenta.
Hopefully, it'll only be one placenta. What if she just had twins? She didn't know.
Is a placenta for each baby? Or is a placenta
I
just the
think
lining
placenta
of the
is
uterus?
the outer, like...
No,
I don't know.
Each baby has their own placenta?
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
I think
Feel
it's
something
one.
coming out the...
I think it has to do with the lady part, not the baby's part.
I think you got the babies, and you got placenta all around it.
Yeah. It's like what they float in, like the
Yeah.
Matrix when
Exactly,
they're in those pods.
yes.
Yeah.
They float in-
I don't
Yeah,
know.
exactly, yeah.
Man-made,
That's
computer-made
exactly what I'm
placenta.
I don't know what placenta is.
Kate, you should know this.
I'm sorry.
You had the female version of sex ed in school. We didn't.
We
Actually,
did
didn't
not.
we have what? Did we have it at
I
one?
don't remember. I don't remember anything about that except that the teacher was really nervous about teaching
Remember
it.
the zebra on the motorcycle?
Oh yeah, that was like the STD awareness.
Zebra on a motorcycle.
Here's someone with anal warts. Oh, here's a zebra on a motorcycle.
They were trying to break it up, have fun.
The guy's like, what?
I do remember the anal, like the cascading anal warts, is the only image I remember in that.
Cascading anal
It was like
warts.
there was like
There was quite a bit.
a waterfall of anal warts. Did
I
you
don't
see that?
remember that.
Do you remember that picture?
Yeah.
That was a particularly
I do
bad.
not remember that picture. I remember the zebra on the
You
motorcycle.
couldn't
was
see
like-
asshole.
It
you
was
couldn't
a
see anything.
blue. It was a blue motorcycle.
That was red.
It was blue with a black and white zebra on it.
Well, of course it's red.
I don't remember that at all. I remember the
I'm pretty sure it was a
cascading anal warts.
red.
I think it was blue. I'm like this short of certain it was blue.
No.
That
I'm gonna
whole
bet on
time
it.
I thought I might throw up because they warned us before the thing. They were like, oh, if you feel sick, you just leave. And then I was the whole time I was like, oh no, am I
Why
gonna
don't you
throw
just
up?
leave?
I would have just left like, fuck, I feel sick just thinking about it. Hang it, I'm going home.
But I don't really feel
I'm
sick
having
about anal
sex.
warts.
I'm going home to have sex.
I don't want to see this. Turn me off.
So turning me on.
I think in our sex ed class, didn't we have Coach Perkins?
I don't remember who we had. Oh, is he the nerdy one?
We saw him at
Tennis
the bar
nerdy
the other
coach,
day.
yeah.
Or not the other
Oh,
day.
yeah,
but
we did
months
see
ago.
him.
That's
It was
weird.
very weird. He was like, I'm here with my girlfriend. And he was like,
Wasn't that like a
I
long
got
time
a
ago?
girlfriend.
Didn't-
Yeah.
we saw him at Sherlock's,
It
didn't
was
we?
months ago.
I thought we saw him at Sherlock's.
I think we saw him, then we saw
It
him.
was maybe about a year ago.
Once
Because
2
Eric
years.
was going with us and Eric was old.
That's not like he. Oh, because of what happened.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got
Oh,
Edwin
too bad.
though, or Edward.
Edwin.
He can be another guest on the podcast.
That would be.
He didn't like it
interesting.
when remember when we went to Red's Porch and he just hung out with us and then he didn't want to stand around in the parking lot?
He didn't. He's a buzzkill.
He didn't want to loiter at all.
We'll get.
He's got Edwin though. I mean, he can pet him.
We'll just have it at his house. Get blackout drunk, so he has to just like, all right, y'all stay here, and I'm just like, I'm gonna turn on my microphone.
Well, you know what would be nice about laying guest is you could have him for the first like parking lot portion,
and then make fun of him the second half.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, I'm really tired, guys. I'm just gonna go home. It's like, all right, that's cool with us. And then we just badmouth him the whole second half of the podcast. So that's a warning for anybody thinking about being on our podcast.
You better follow through.
We pull no punches. This is probably gonna be the most tame of all of our podcasts.
Yeah.
We didn't talk too bad at all about anything.
Well, unless if we get the flu,
What?
then you don't feel like talking because you know.
Oh, that'd be pretty
it'd be
tame.
Yeah.
Well, but that's why we said we're gonna record a few throwaway podcasts just to
Yeah.
dip in there every now and then. If we can't make it for some reason, or
We should record one and then 50 years later sell it on eBay.
That's a weird idea.
What are you talking? Oh, like it would be worth a lot of money.
Yeah, like the lost.
The lost
the lost
loitering
tapes.
and the rumored one about that talked about
You hear about that one
blackface.
Nintendo game that's going for 30,000?
I did
now?
see that. It was like the World Championship
Yeah.
Nintendo. It had Mario and then two other games, or Mario, Tetris, some other game I never heard of,
$30,000.
like Red Line or something.
You can buy those games separately for like $20 each.
Yeah, but this is a special World Championship version. It has the little toggles on it.
$30,000 though. Where'd you spend $30,000?
It has
on?
actual switches on the game cartridge.
Yeah.
Huh.
So you can log into games or however. I don't know how it works. I don't know what it was for.
There's only like 150 made.
It was 160. But apparently the game that sold for the most was a prototype of the original Zelda for Nintendo.
Oh, really?
That's in that same article. It says that. Did you read the whole article?
No.
I didn't think so.
Would you read that on your CNN app or whatever?
No.
Yahoo.
Actually, I was over at my mom's house. My dad was like, "Oh, look at this." So he's the one that told me. I didn't really read anything.
So why do you bring it up?
Well, because I thought it was interesting.
It was interesting. It killed time.
I'm more interested in this Zelda prototype, though.
I didn't look it up. They
I
just
don't know how much
mentioned
it sold for.
$55,000.
Hey.
I could never get into Zelda.
Zelda was
It
pretty
seemed
awesome.
really boring. Like I just ran around and nothing happened.
It's not like Pokemon.
No,
Whatever,
it's not.
Zelda was awesome.
Pokemon, it's like you find Pokemon and you battle them.
Zelda,
It's like I don't even know what the point is. You
modern day Zelda would be awesome. Like the original Zelda was just like.
Talking about the Zelda Lost Orchid.
Yeah, wasn't that the N64 Zelda?
Yeah. That was badass.
That was good
Ocarina
because you
of
actually did
Time.
fighting.
Something like that.
I know that because I have this ocarina is like a instrument, and I have one. And I was looking.
Oh, that's the
and
one that
all
looks
I could
like
find-
looks like a potato or something.
It looks like a little like
Like a potato, a flat potato,
flat potato.
and you're just like. Woo, 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 woo.
Yeah, and I was looking up ocarina, like how to play it or whatever, and all I could find was Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Ugh.
I'd like to talk more about how the N64 was badass. That was one of the best.
The most underrated was
old
the
system.
Sega Saturn.
I've never heard
sucked.
of that.
I never played it, so it's funny.
Sega Saturn was horrible.
I was a Nintendo PlayStation guy.
I was more of a Sega N64
You know that
guy.
I see. I've noticed that the people who were Sega people tend to go with the Xbox. People who were Nintendo tend to go with the PlayStation.
Because the controllers are similar.
It's interesting.
Have you ever noticed that?
The controllers are
Never
similar.
noticed it before.
They're
That's
similar, but it's
interesting.
more of a the PlayStation and Nintendo are the more sophisticated,
I don't know.
and the Genesis and the Xbox are the more
Fun loving.
happy going. Whoa, we're gonna play some video games and eat Cheetos.
I think Sega Genesis was more sophisticated, high tech than
No.
the first PlayStation.
because of Nintendo. Whoa, what the
Well, no, that doesn't
High tech
compare.
to the first
PlayStation,
Not PlayStation.
versus Xbox.
Not PlayStation.
Nintendo? No, because the Nintendo was the original.
Yeah.
So the Nintendo is the now they came out with this new Sega. I'm gonna stick with playing my Nintendo
I don't know.
because the Sega came out when the Super Nintendo came
Something's
out.
got to come out first.
The Nintendo, well, the original. I don't remember what the original game, but the Nintendo came before the Sega because the Sega came out when the Super Nintendo came out.
That's because the games for Sega are what? Sonic the Hedgehog and
Sonic was cool.
There's lots of
It's-
cool games for Sega.
like
We
what?
go over to my mom's house. She has.
She got a shitload of Sega games.
She does.
Your mom is like the ultimate Sega fan.
She's the ultimate hoarder. She hoards
No,
everything.
she's not the ultimate hoarder. She's just
Oh, yeah, not the ultimate, but
She'll have like drawers and cabinets full of like bootleg DVDs. At one point, didn't y'all used to have that?
I thought she got rid of them.
I don't know if she ever kept bootleg DVDs.
Yeah, she did. I remember because whenever I went over there a long time ago. I saw
There was a shitload of them.
Maybe.
Like when we were in high school.
Yeah, and I was all jealous. I was like, "Wow, you got a lot of cool DVDs."
Vaguely remember that. I don't know if they're bootleg or not.
No, they were
Yeah,
bootleg. They were
they're-
burned as bootleg.
Totally.
Oh yeah, maybe so.
Mm.
Because every time we went to Blockbuster or something, we got a new CD burner and we'd burn them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
That's exactly what bootleg is.
It is
The
bootlegging.
definition of bootleg.
I hope you're ready for this confession to be put in a court session.
Well, is Blockbuster gonna sue us? They're one store.
They need their money back. They gotta save the
They're gonna sue
franchise.
themselves back into being liquid.
We own my family has an old VHS of Backdraft from like
Backdraft.
30, 40 years ago.
That was the one movie you decided.
we just held on to it forever. And finally it paid off. We don't have to pay him for it.
Man, Blockbuster fell so hard. Didn't they have like Blockbuster awards and all that?
The Blockbusters.
And Hollywood Video. They were up and coming.
Video. They were on the brink of
Netflix.
being the next Blockbuster when Blockbuster just went shit can.
Netflix and all this internet video, they just
Yeah, they put them
Tore
out.
the
Redbox. It was
AOL.
Redbox is what it was. Netflix and Redbox.
Yeah, Netflix.
Shut them
a
down.
dollar for a movie. You can't beat that.
Can't. And they're 24/7. You just walk up to the
Yeah.
box. That's what it sounds like when you pick a movie.
I just remember going to Hollywood Video all the time, seeing that guy with one leg.
Yeah, totally.
I don't remember that.
He always worked there.
Totally.
Number one salesman.
I do not know what you're
And
talking
he had one
about.
crutch, and he would like crutch around
Yeah.
to the back of to
When
check
he
if they
picked
had the
movies
most
out for people.
popular DVD in.
Would you mess with him and be like, I want that movie on the very top of the shelf?
Remember him having like a spider web tattoo or something? Some sort of tattoo.
Hardcore.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how did he lose a leg or was he just working a crutch?
I have no idea.
Maybe one of his legs got caught in the spider web.
All I know is he did not have one leg.
Walking in the spider webs. That's
That's probably what happened.
no doubt.
No, it's crawling in my spider webs.
Is it crawling or walking?
It's crawling.
It's working.
It's crawling.
Working in a spider web. So leave a message and I'll call you back.
No, it's crawling in my spider webs.
It's definitely working.
So leave a message and I'll call you back.
I think I need to go inside and get my phone.
I'm gonna find it.
Yeah.
You could lie and say crawling or
Mike,
whatever
I
you
know all song lyrics.
Why are you looking it up? If you knew them all, you wouldn't
I'm
have to look
looking
it
it
up.
up to prove that I'm right.
said. I will bet you $100 it's crawling in my spider webs.
Witness, shake. Shake, witness.
Oh, a firm shake.
That is a legitimate bet. People, $100 on the line. Crawling versus, what was yours, Katie?
Working in a spider
Working.
web.
I think it's
Stupid.
crawling.
It's crawling.
But it might be working. They both start with a W. Not.
Just not at all. One's at the beginning of the alphabet, one's at the end.
It's I'm walking into spider webs.
That was mine.
Walking into spider webs.
Oh, so I was right all along.
Well, you gave up and agreed with me, so you're wrong.
But I was right all along. It's like the meaning of Christmas.
I don't know.
All along, it was really the love between mankind, and all along, it was really what I said.
So
at the
who
very
wins?
beginning.
I'm
I
pretty
win.
sure I win because
No, I think it's-
he said I bet you $100 that
Clearly-
it is this.
Clearly,
and it's
none
not.
of us win.
Clearly, both of y'all owe me $100.
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
No,
they hear it.
that's
They
not
know
clear.
it.
Who's they? Aliens?
No, the listeners.
Are we
They-
recording?
Write us a message on
You're recording
Facebook
me?
saying
Isn't there
who
a
you
mo-
think the
isn't
real
there a
winner
movie
is.
Called They.
They Live.
They.
There's a movie called They Live. There's a movie called The Thing.
I'm walking.
Whoa! Did y'all hear about Stephen Hawking's crazy opinion about event horizons and black holes?
No.
That they don't really exist. He says black holes don't really exist,
I thought he was pro black holes.
and event horizons don't exist.
I thought he was pro
What's
black
a,
there's-
what is event horizon? Like
Event
the edge of the
horizon
black
is
hole?
the edge of the black hole where you can't escape. Once you go over the event horizon, you can't get out of it. But he's saying they don't exist. What a black hole does is hold you in and then eventually releases you back into space. So he says he called it something else besides an event horizon.
Gross. It sounds like Velociraptor.
That's scary. It's not gross.
Well, that's.
Well, he doesn't know, though.
I
No
like,
one really knows.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I
Why
don't
does he
listen to
think
those
that?
people.
He
Math
thinks it
doesn't line up.
because he thinks you cannot. There's no force powerful enough to trap light. I think was his biggest
You
thing.
can't prove it.
Light is infinite. You can't
Can only
completely
slow it down.
stop it. You can only slow it down.
He
I
probably
think that was
forgot
his
to
thing.
subtract
I didn't read
one
the
or
whole
something.
article, but I'm assuming that was his argument.
I like it when really smart people try to be really smart.
If I was really,
Why? That's what. how
because
what
you
else-
don't
know. There's no way.
if I was really smart, I would just be like, I really don't think that matter
Yeah.
exists.
Well, even though they.
There's a massive universe. You have absolutely no idea.
Well, if they don't know, then everyone who said there was a black hole equally doesn't know, right? So it's like,
Right.
why can't he say that?
It's just his opinion.
Yeah, he's just saying that with just as much authority as the person who said there
It's
is
like
black
someone
holes
saying-
said.
It's better if
Broadway isn't gay when it really is gay.
It's better if
It's an
someone's
opinion.
throwing theories out there than someone like trying to shut down them, because it kind of opens up everyone's minds more.
Shut them down.
Like saying no, there's not black holes, but saying there is black holes gives the possibility. So
Maybe he's using this as a method to make people think harder about what black holes
But
really
if
are, to prove him wrong, so that someone will actually come to the conclusion of what a black hole really is.
But where if he says there's no black holes,
It's a trick.
then
It's
there's
the reverse psychology.
that opens your mind too. There's plenty of other questions like, well, then why is there just a black spot, right?
because our telescopes suck.
I don't know.
I think that's good. That's a good hypothesis.
I don't understand. I don't understand why you're disgruntled by what he thinks.
That
I
was
just
mine,
hate
that's
people
not me.
trying to limit things, like
Everyone
saying
limits things.
It's limiting by saying
everything's
that
possible. I
it's-
mean, everything is possible.
Who says
he
nothing's
didn't say
possible?
it's not impossible. He's just said he
No,
doesn't.
he said he doesn't
It's a
think black
theory.
holes.
It's a theory. His theory is, hey, maybe black holes don't exist. Maybe
Yeah.
there is no such thing as event horizon.
That's what I'm
Maybe
saying.
we're only hold for a immeasurable amount of time. Light is held in this black hole and then released, or in this space and then released back into space.
You gotta
Sing it.
say that.
You gotta
can't
be
just-
fresh.
You can't just accept.
Tight butthole.
Theory means you believe in it though, or
It's a
think
theory.
that way.
Yeah, you think that way because he must
But
have
it's
some
still-
And I'm
evidence.
just saying, I don't like people that think.
You don't
that
like
way.
people have theories?
You don't like people to think something different than what's already thought? Is that
I
what
don't
you're
like
saying?
people trying to limit stuff.
So, like, if you were alive during the time when everyone thought the world was flat, and Galileo's like, the world's round, you're like, that motherfucker's an idiot.
Well, that would have been cool because he's opening up new ideas. He's not trying to shut
But
down
Stephen
one.
Hawking is opening
He's
new
opened
ideas.
up new ideas.
He's
See,
saying, what if
Galileo would have said, "Oh, the world's not flat. It's not possible."
He's
it's not flat."
opening up. He's opening up the idea. A black hole is an area that sucks up all light and has an infinite amount of gravity,
Yeah.
which means nothing else happens in that black hole.
Yeah.
If that black hole does not exist, there's so many more things that can
Yeah,
happen inside of there.
exactly.
Because things are actually happening. It's not just a
So he's trying
dormant.
to limit black holes.
No, he's trying to
He's
expand.
just saying, what if this phenomenon is not a black hole? What if it's something else?
There's other stuff going inside of this darkness that we just can't see. If it was a true black
don't
hole,
know.
nothing is happening. Everything is just dormant
I
inside
just
of this
don't
black hole.
understand your.
Why are you looking at me when you're saying this,
I
Kitty?
just don't understand why you're
Like-
disgruntled.
I'm just saying. I just don't like. I don't like his cut.
I just don't
If I saw
understand.
one
You don't like the cut of his jib?
I don't like cut his jib.
You can't not
Is he
like.
circumcised? that sounds that's what
Found that
cut
out
of a
yet.
jib sounds like.
It sounds like to me that you're limiting possibilities by not listening to Stephen Hawking.
I'm not limiting him. I'm just saying get up off of black holes' balls and
Get up off of black hole balls and let them be.
yeah. I mean, just let him be.
I think that's what
I
he's
think
doing.
you just
though.
want to argue and you
I
don't.
think he's trying to shut down black holes.
He's not shutting them down. He's giving them more
he's-
purpose.
He's not shutting down. I'm just saying.
Why are you trying to touch the leg? Playing footsie with me.
It's hard to
over here.
explain. You guys just got to be up here. Makes
I don't
perfect
get it.
I
sense.
think
in my
you'd
head.
make more sense if you were down here. What? I'm pointing to my junk.
Pulling it
everybody
up. Booch.
Listening, I might edit a
Hell
soundbite. Booch. Hell yeah!
I don't know how you explain it. I'm just trying to say.
You're just trying to say you don't like
What
Stephen
else?
Hawking.
Anybody else?
I'm taking this personally. You don't like Stephen
Did
Hawking.
anybody else read anything interesting in the news lately?
Did you hear about milk prices?
What happened? Go ahead, talk about it. What happened with milk prices?
I didn't hear anything about milk prices.
What about pork bellies? Pork bellies are going up.
I don't know if I've ever bought a pork belly.
Have you ever had pork rinds?
Pork belly is a hipster
Very-
food.
Maybe once.
Is it?
Hipsters like pork belly.
Isn't that bacon? Isn't
it's
pork
like
belly bacon?
I don't know. It's just like got.
It's like this the
Chicharrones.
very light.
It's got a real fatty
It's a skin.
fat layer. It's got a big fat
I think
layer.
that's bacon.
It's not cut in strips though. It's just like a slab.
But
like
it's just
kinda
bacon,
like a
not cut in
slab of
strips.
bacon. Yeah. I don't know.
Bacon steak.
I don't know, but I just know
That's
pork belly is
delicious.
hipster food.
There's a bacon steak. You tell me there's bacon steak out there
There's
somewhere.
not bacon steak.
I guess I don't
A
know. I don't know
crispy-
if it's bacon.
Delicious.
What makes
Bacon
bacon
steak.
is it's cut thinly, so it's fried on both sides. If you had a steak, it'd be thick to where the
You can.
That's pork belly. Pork belly is a thick piece of pork
Bacon.
from the belly, which I don't know where bacon comes from, but if it's from the belly,
Pork comes from the
is
belly.
a thick piece of pork.
Bacon
from
comes from the belly. I'm pretty sure. If y'all are listening and know where bacon comes from, hit us up on Facebook and let us know.
I think it comes from.
I think it comes from the belly.
all right. I'll
You don't
it's
need to
like-
look it up. The people listening are going
Pork
to hit us
belly
up
I
on
think it's like a
Facebook.
dartboard. The bacon comes from the
Dartboard.
asshole. You got the asshole, and then you go around the asshole and collect the different strips of bacon.
That's definitely not.
I think actually it's the hamstrings. Maybe toenails.
Hamstrings. Because it's a
I
pig.
didn't even mean that.
Oh, but it just worked so perfectly. It worked
My
beautifully.
goodness.
You want another beer?
Sure.
I'll be back.
BRB, LOL, hashtag.
BRB. MFN.
MSN.
NBC.
Ooh, yes. FOX.
Ha.
That was gay, I did that out.
I will.
It says pork belly is really just uncooked, uncured bacon.
Yep, kitty town. No, David's back.
Heyo. What's up, bitches?
Remind me of It's Always Sunny.
I'm gonna go take a piss.
Rio.
Frio light.
Oh, we should record every time we take a piss on the street.
And record what we're peeing on.
Yep.
Or have a game what we're peeing on.
Are you peeing on that tree?
Yeah.
Good. It's watering it.
Not Nancy Reagan, the tree.
Nancy Reagan. What?
The tree's name's Nancy Reagan.
Does Nancy Reagan get peed on all the time?
Well, no.
She's a dirty girl.
Dirty bird.
Actually, last time we were hanging out here, weren't we peeing on a tree?
Yeah.
Wasn't it like, pee on that tree, it's no, you need to water it.
On the tree.
Yeah.
I don't think it's good to pee on plants. I think it kills them.
Shit on them?
No.
Pee definitely does not.
Better, wouldn't it? Isn't it fertilizer shit?
You know, sloths come down from a tree to pee on the roots and climb back up. They put themselves in danger just to fertilize the tree.
Pee?
Yeah,
Don't they move like really slow?
extremely slow.
Doesn't it
Maybe
take, like, a whole day
maybe
to
they're just
get the
considered
bottom of the
animals.
tree?
They don't want to risk peeing on some other animal.
No, I saw it on Craft
Like,
Brothers.
so how slow they move? Wouldn't it take them like a whole day to get to the
Those
bottom of that
cartoons
tree?
that you tell me are stupid. I learned
Tiny Toons?
No.
Craft Brothers.
This is PBS show. It's really annoying.
Watch when I come home from work.
I just don't like the voices they use.
What is
On
it called?
Craft Brothers.
Craft Brothers?
Yeah, or
It's these two nerdy brothers
Craft Creatures.
that
Craft
go
something.
out in nature and look at animals, and then they also have an animated. It's like half animated, half not.
It's more like 7/8 animated, 1/8 not.
Basically, I just
The
don't.
intro's not animated.
I don't like the voices that are used on like kids shows are just so annoying to my ears.
It's really like, hey kids!
Yeah, it's like,
let's go and see what's happening out there.
Look at this sloth! It's coming down the tree to pee on the roots. Oh my goodness!
But anyways, sloths come all the way down from the trees and risk their lives just to fertilize the tree.
Why are they risking their life?
Well, because they're extremely slow and jaguars are
Jaguars
are their number one predator.
Oh really? I wouldn't want to eat a
And they just
sloth.
swipe them up when they're down
They're
there.
all moldy.
How lame, how overhyped is a jaguar if their biggest prey is the sloth? That's a horrible thing to hunt.
No, that's the sloth's biggest prey.
Sloth's biggest enemy.
predator. That's not the jaguar's
Yeah.
biggest prey.
Their biggest prey is the sloth.
No, the sloth's biggest predator is the
Oh,
jaguar.
I got you.
That's not the jaguar's
biggest
biggest
prey of the jaguar is probably like something else.
Something
Yeah.
badass.
Probably like cucaracha.
He's just eating
With a name like cucaracha. Probably one of those hissing ones.
Chichadas. All the chichadas in the trees.
Chichada, what's that?
That's those things in the trees that goes.
Oh, cicada?
That's a chichada. Mexicans call them chichadas.
Really?
Yeah. That's the only thing I know
I
about
thought you
it.
were trying to say kookaburra.
They go.
I knew what you were talking about from the first impression, but thank you.
Thank you. That just means
They
I
make
had
a bunch
really
of
good
weird
impression.
noises. They make like a.
Nah, they really only go. That's about all they do.
Poor Ruth the plant.
Ruth, I thought it
Oh,
was
not
called.
Ruth, Nancy Reagan.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Other plant's name's Ruth.
Which one?
That's inside.
Nancy Reagan's into this.
She would be. It's gonna be a long ass podcast.
Oh, I assume there's gonna be a lot of stuff edited out.
Yeah, I mean, I'll edit out a few stuff, but it's gonna
There's probably a
be.
lot of stupid conversations.
I mean, that's the best part. That's the best stuff to keep in there.
We're like rambling on. It doesn't make sense, you know.